What's going on, guys? It's Matthew here with Gadget University, and I'm here with my Motorola Atrix 4G on AT&T's network. One of the greatest things about the Google Nexus S and the Google Nexus One was the original untainted, or however you say it, vanilla, plain flavored Android. And I love the Atrix 4G, but if I could change one thing about it, it would be Motoblur. I mean, it's great widgets, but I mean, sometimes there can be a battery hog, and it's a little overwhelming sometimes. And here's where the original stock Android experience really comes into play. I love things like just a simple lock screen and things like that. Well, I've always wanted it on the Atrix, and Kenneth Penn over at XDA puts a lot of time in, and he brought together a lot of great resources from other developers on XDA, and he put together a ROM called Gingerblur. And I like the name Gingerblur because if you guys don't know out there, another name for Motoblur, which the new version of Motoblur is Ninjablur. So now we have Gingerblur. I know it's ginger and not ninja, but if you kind of say it fast, it sounds the same. So I have a Motorola Atrix now, a Motorola Atrix 4G with Gingerblur. It is in beta right now, and I had it on here for about 2 days, and it's been running pretty good. As you can see, you have, let me focus, you have your black Gingerbread notification bar at the top. It does work with the fingerprint sensor, just like any other phone. And you can do a normal lock as well with the pin. But let me go ahead and get into it. Alright. Let me turn the brightness down some. Okay. Now I have the live wallpaper on here, and you see it works just like normal. Everything scrolls fast. App drawer comes up pretty good. One of the things he did include is you have to, of course, you have to have your Motorola Atrix rooted. The install process is very easy. All you do is run a bat file that pushes the files to your phone, or opens up ADB and then pushes the files to your phone and all that stuff. But you also, inside this ROM, it also has it modded, to use the HDMI port as a web top. So you can plug this up directly to a monitor or a TV with the HDMI cord and access the web top. This turns into a trackpad on the screen. If you want a more demonstration on that, I have another video on the YouTube channel. You can check that out. But everything's built in. So if you've been looking and waiting on putting all these mods onto your phone, waiting on a good ROM, this is where it's at. You have everything you need, all the newest mods. You can press and hold the power button now, and you get these options to reboot into recovery and reboot. Everything works good. GPS, Wi-Fi, all the apps work. Right now he's working on doing things like the different menus. Let me show you what he means by that. Like, how this is supposed to be black or dark colored. All this, he's gonna, how you scroll up and down on Gingerbread, this turns to like an orange hue whenever you hit the top and the bottom. All that stuff they're currently working on. This right here is different. Little things like that you can't really just change in one take. I have the Gingerbread keyboard installed. I did get this from the market. It's not included in the ROM. There you go. So if I were to go here and change the input, I could choose. Oh, never mind. I lied, guys. It looks like this is a Atrix keyboard. It's more spacious. If you look at this versus the one I had downloaded from the market, this is much more spacious, and I like this a lot. I'm really shocked I didn't know about this before the video. But everything works good. Like I said, you can access Gmail, Market works great. Overall, I'm very pleased with the ROM. The stability of it is very good. I haven't had any issues so far. And if you're looking for a vanilla Android experience on your Motorola Atrix, this is it. I mean, I've already fell in love with this phone due to the great battery life and the hardware features, you know, like the camera and the front-facing camera. But I came from a Nexus One, and I really miss it. And it's really the only thing I missed about it was the stock Android and the hardware. So, first thing I would change about the Atrix, if right when I got it out the box, if I had the choice, would be to root it and throw this ROM on here. There's gonna be a link in the description to the post. If you guys need any help with rooting it or with installing the ROM, let me know. I can assist you there. Otherwise, make sure you check out Kenneth Penn's post over at XDA. And if you see an opportunity to donate, make sure you do so. This is some very good work. We'll go ahead and do another video later on when this gets out of beta. When everything's finalized, I'll post another thread for you guys so you guys can see how to do it. But this has been Matthew at Gadget U, and y'all take care. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, and make sure you check out gadgetu.net.